Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I am Lanolin, and we are back with episode 89 of my modded Minecraft Let's Play series. And in this episode, we're going to be taking our focus off of the building aspect of the bee sanctuary and focusing more on setting up a little bit of the infrastructure. I've been letting this boiler kind of run, doing nothing for plenty of time now. In fact, I actually need to go recharge that refined firestone, but we can worry about that later. For now, though, what I would like to do is venture into the wonderful world of EnderIO. Oh yes, nice. EnderIO is a pretty end game material from thermal expansion that requires a little bit of work to create. We need an induction smelter or an alloy smelter, thankfully, to make this guy. You can also make it in this guy, the smeltery, which is pretty nice. But I'm going to use the alloy smelter because that's what I have readily available. So we need to make some EnderIO base, which is just tin, silver, and some shiny ingot. Oh man, and 4,000 RF gets us 4 EnderIO base. Now I believe, well, maybe EnderIO is something that normally comes with EnderIO. Does it work with anything from EnderIO? Nope, I don't think so. Okay, so I think EnderIO base is added strictly to create the EnderIO ingot from thermal expansion. It just makes it a little bit easier to do using the alloy smelter. Now this is an additional step. Normally you just make the blend, which is just pulverized tin, tin powder, shiny metal, resonant ender bucket. But we're going to, again, do the EnderIO route and make it the cool boy way using the EnderIO base. We also need to make some pyrotheum dust, which is also fairly straightforward. Sulfur isn't super easy to get a hold of, but I'm pretty sure we have a nice amount of it. There's lots of different things you can get it from. Yeah, see, extracting from gunpowder is one of them, and among others. But I think mostly you can find it in the nether, I think. I'm not 100% on that, actually. Let me double check. Sulfur. Different kinds. So thermal expansion. Okay, so here you go. Sulfur is a lot of the time. All right, that's right. Just refreshing memory a little bit. Lots of different ways. You can get sulfur from apatite. I actually didn't know this one. That's cool. And sulfur ore, I believe, can be found in the nether. I don't think it can be found. Well, maybe a little bit of it can be found in the overworld. Do we actually have a decent amount of sulfur ore? No, but we do have a lot of sulfur, which is good because we need some. So let's take a look at everything else that we need in EnderIO. So why are we making this? Why do we need this in EnderIO? Well, as you can see, we're producing a lot of power with our boiler. And with all of that power, we need some place to keep that power. Because right now it's being completely wasted. It's going nowhere. Because our engines are just sitting there off because I just don't have any use for the power yet. We're going to make a Resonant Energy Cell. This guy holds 80 million RF, which is 10 times more than the Redstone Energy Cell, which only holds, not 10 times. I thought it was 8. I thought it held 8 million. My bad. So it holds 20 million. So it's 4 times more powerful. Or 4 times larger than your boy, the Redstone Energy Cell. We need 4 of these EnderIO ingots, which isn't too bad. That's not too bad. Now, as you can see on my inventory, I already actually have the cell frame created because I believe. Let me go ahead and take a look at the cells. Whoa. Energy cells, please. So, can we craft this guy? Yeah, that's right. Okay. Oh, I do need to fill it up first. Or do I? Wait a second. No? Okay, so either way, I do need to fill this up first. Never mind. I thought I could make the frame without having to fill it up. But I guess kind of regardless, I gotta fill it up. So, no worries. Nice. And I should mention, if you're like having issues getting this thing to work, you need to make sure you have the full amount of destabilized redstone. Excuse me. I ran into that issue earlier before I started recording, so I was going to go ahead and do it off camera, just like get it ready. The Redstone Energy Cell. But I ran into issues, and then I figured it out, and all was well. But yeah, make sure it's full. Wait, what? Oh, there we go. I'm like, what? So, just weird little glitches, I guess. Redstone Energy. So let's get our frame together. Pretty easy. We've done it plenty of times before. Oh, yeah. I should mention that we've kind of run out of space in our applied energetics system. Did I run out of electrum with that? I think I did. Okay, we're back, and I need to make a little bit more electrum, or do I have some? Nice. More fused quartz. Ah, good to go. So let me run on up here, and bam. Okay, so now we have our redstone energy cell. Nice. So with this, we need to make our resident energy cell. So time to work on some EnderIO. So again, we're going the alloy smelter route. So step one, we need to make some EnderIO base. I'm going to make a handful of these. So let's grab some tin, some silver, and some shiny ingots. How am I doing on shiny ingots? Ooh, not too bad actually. Shiny is pretty rare. Shiny normally isn't something that typically spawns in the world by default. Like it's not typically an ore that gens in the world gen. But using the Direwolf 20 configs, Direwolf does have his config set up to have these guys spawn naturally. But don't look to find actual like shiny ores throughout the world like in most other packs typically. Oh, holy crap. Oh, never mind. It's yellow, right? I thought that was sulfur. I was like, damn, we got a lot of sulfur. So we got our shiny ingot. So yeah, shiny's pretty rare, and it's normally only found through smelting things in the smelteries. Let's take a look. Pulverized shiny metal. There's normally no like real way to get it outside of pulverizing ferrous ore, shiny ore that you would find, you know, but pretty much just pulverizing ferrous. And I believe there's a couple other ones. Maybe not. Maybe it is just ferrous. Huh. I thought there was a chance to get it from a few different things, but I guess in this particular pack, there's only ferrous. So just keep that in mind. If you can't find any pulverized, or you can't find any shiny metal like anywhere, you're like, holy crap, where is it? Just keep in mind that it is more than likely something that you're going to have to get from ferrous ore. So just keep that in mind. So with that, we needed some tin. Let's grab some tin. Make sure we grab just one more shiny metal, and we needed silver, which that should be good. Now, I'm not doing any exact math right here. I'm just kind of making a bunch, just to have a bunch. So let's toss them in there. How long is this going to take? Oh, nice. It's pretty quick. Although I don't think the EnderIO is very quick when it actually like when it comes time to actually create the EnderIO. I'm pretty sure it's slow as hell. But we're going to find out. So let me double check this recipe. Okay, so we got to make the pyrotheum dust and the ender pearls. So just grab some ender pearls for now. So all right, so let's get ourselves some pyrotheum dust together. We've got 20 of these. That's pretty good. We can toss our silver ingots and that back in there. Pyrotheum. Nice. We might need... Wow, what? Oh, we don't have any blaze powder? What? All right, let's get some more blaze. Oh, man. Super low on blaze rods. That's something we actually need to take care of here soon, man. We have no automated, like, monster farming. So every time I need something from a monster, I have to go farm it. Or I already have a ton of it. Mostly that pertains to basically just blaze rods. But there are a few. There we go. See, there's some sulfur. Only got one, though. That sucks. But yeah, man, we got to set that stuff up soon. And we might actually utilize some of the power that we're generating from our awesome boiler to help out with that. So, you know, something to keep in mind as we move forward. So nice. Look at that. We got ourselves some pyrotheum dust. Pyrotheum dust is also kind of seen as like, I guess it is kind of an in-game thing. Look at that. That seems like a waste, but I guess it's a possibility. Maybe if you're playing kind of a weird map, weird like scenario map where you have to use pyrotheum dust to smelt your ores. I don't know. That's weird. But yeah, it doesn't have too many uses. Pretty useful fuel, but a lot of the times it's useful for making new things, as we can see here. And this rich slag. Rich slag is awesome because you can make some really cool stuff with rich slag. It also, I believe, if you use it, there's a few things you can do with rich slag, but I think it increases your chances of getting extra ores and stuff, I believe. I've never really used it myself personally, so I can't really speak to its usefulness. So with that, we have our EnderIO base, pyrotheum dust, and, oh yeah, it was ender pearls, which we have a pretty good amount of, thanks to our awesome ender pearl farm we have sitting outside. Actually, we should grab some more ender pearls. I think that's good. Let me double check the old recipe here to make sure I've got it right. I'm not seeing you. All right, I see the Enderium blocks. That's good enough. So 2 to 1 gets us 2 each. So we only need 2. So really, we only need to make up a couple of these. But I think, yeah, I think for now, just make up just what we need, and we can go from there. So we need 2, 4, and then 2 of you. So we're on alloys. Go. So yeah, this is kind of slow, especially compared to a lot of the other stuff that we've made. Yeah, definitely slow, but not horrible. Keeping in mind we have the octated capacitor in here. If you didn't have an octated capacitor in here, I can imagine how slow this would be. Super slow. Plus, the amount of RF that you need is pretty significant. So, I wonder if you could even make an Enderium ingots with like the base capacitor. Wait, that was only one? Oh, no, there it goes. Nice. Just kidding. A little bit of panic mode there. So I'm going to let that finish. We're going to run up here. I'm going to dump my inventory out just a bit. So good. We have that stuff on hand now for when we do decide to go ahead and, make some more Enderium stuff. Because there's a lot of things that use Enderium, as you can see. A lot of in-game stuff, a lot of really cool things like the Resonant Exchanger, which works just like the one of equal exchange, just uses power instead of V. Porta spawner. I don't even know what that is. So yeah, lots of cool stuff that you could make. Resonant flux ducts. Most of them thermodynamics, or thermodynamics and thermal expansion related, but still pretty good in general. Nice. So usually when you start crafting Enderium, that's when you know that you're like the big boy, man. That's how you know that you've reached it. You're starting to make a lot of the really cool, expensive things, like the Resonant Energy Cell. Da-da-da-da. Nice. That's good. 80 million RF, and it can send and receive up to 32,000 RF a tick, which is an absolutely insane amount of power to send and receive. Oh, also, I finally expanded the tree farm because our refined firestone has expired. I mentioned this kind of early on in the episode, I believe. This guy was getting on his way out. I'm going to obviously go and refill it again because it's, again, more efficient. I mean, I actually don't think it's, at this point, I don't know if it's actually more efficient to use the firestone over charcoal, but I don't want to burn through all of our charcoal, although we're doing really well. 14,366 charcoal. It's always maxed. It's pretty much every time it needs charcoal, it burns more up, like it creates more. So, yeah, we're doing really well on charcoal. We have a ton of steel for if we need some. And we're starting to generate a backlog of wood, which is perfect. So actually, maybe I don't need to recharge this firestone. I might recharge the firestone one more time, and then that's it. So coming up on this bad boy, look at this. I've done a little bit of work off camera, not too much. A little bit of work off camera, kind of building up this section that I wanted to kind of attach to the bee sanctuary to work as kind of like the control room, powerhouse, that type of thing. This is obviously where we're going to have like trees and bees and like little ponds, and it's going to look really, really cool and naturey and awesome in here. I'm going to see about trying to hang like vines and stuff from the ceiling, but we'll see. Vines can get kind of annoying. But yeah, in here is where we're going to have like the power room, and then down here we're probably going to have like machines and stuff. But yeah, I wanted to make sure the power was kind of, all the power and technology and stuff was kind of out of the way, man. Kind of out of the way. So I have this kind of open here. Let me actually dig this out. We're going to put our Resonant Energy Cell right there. Hell yeah. That's going to act as the, well, actually, do we want him right there? Or do we want it maybe out more? Well, yeah. We actually want him to be out one more. So let me put that right there. Do this. Nice. Because I kind of want to have access to all of the different sides. So while having him in there kind of looks nice, it's not super practical for this build. So let's get rid of all this cobblestone. Just kind of helping me map out how I wanted everything to look. Cool. And then you are going to move here and act as a buffer. So yeah, that guy's going to sit there and act as a buffer point between these machines. Well, actually, do I want him there? Or do I want him somewhere else? Maybe I do want him back over here, just because I kind of have it set up with him over here. So just kidding. You're going to sit here and just keep doing what you were doing. And he's still going to act as a buffer point. So actually, I need to grab some of my conduits. Ooh, actually, now that I think about it, maybe it's time to upgrade our conduits as well. I think I'm going to continue to use these enhanced energy conduits for the machines. But I'm curious if... Here we go, Ender Energy Conduits. These guys use vibrant alloy. Maybe the connection between the two energy cells, maybe we should use these Ender Energy Conduits to make sure that there's no like max power is being sent. Do we want to do that, or is that like a waste? I kind of feel like that might be a waste, but screw it. Oh, I was hoping I had some on hand. How complicated is this to make? Energetic alloy and some ender pearls. Not too bad. Energetic alloy is that. Do I have any energetic alloy? Oh, I have 3. Hell yeah. So I can actually make... Nice. Perfect. It was ender pearls, yeah? Okay. So let me grab some more ender pearls and make up these, and I will be right back. And we can get back to work messing with this stuff. All right, there we go. We're back, and we have ourselves some inner energy conduits. Damn, these are like the creme de la creme. These are the fanciest inner energy conduits you can get from EnderIO, as far as I know. Let me double check, make sure. Conduit. Yep, that is it. 20,480 RF a tick it can transfer. That's insane. That's a ridiculous amount of power. I don't really know of anything that's going to need that much down one line. Like, I don't think there's any one machine that exists, that I know of at least, in modded Minecraft, that needs more than that at one time. Like, if you're using this stuff, it's more than likely you're either transferring tons of power from one place to another, like what we're doing, or you're powering a lot of machines on one line, like what we're doing. Although the machines that I'm going to have down here don't use too terribly much power. Now, the Gindustry ones will. But we're not... Wow, that was almost a perfect amount. The Gindustry ones will, but we're not moving into Gindustry yet. We're going to set up some of the basic forestry machines to kind of help us get started with our bee sanctuary, kind of get everything set up, get a little bit familiar with bees and how they work, and then once we get some of the basic bee stuff done, then we can kind of jump into the Gindustry machines that help us kind of bypass some of the tedium that is forestry bees. So let's turn this guy on. I think this is the back. No. You are the front. So you are the back. Oops. Nice. So you should be... Not yet. Okay, so this guy is not set to output. Oh, he is set to output. Why aren't you outputting? Uh-oh. Oh. We can crank this guy up. Can I shift? All right, nice. Shift click will do it by 1,000. I bet control click will do it by 5. Okay, cool. So you should be like super outputting. Oh wait, no. Input. That's right. This guy needs to be blue. So that's his input, correct? So we're good there. And this guy needs to be orange. All right, so I get it backwards sometimes. Give me a break. Nice. So now he's going to quickly empty all of his power, and that means we need to turn these babies back on. Oh, man. Now we can start generating all that power. Nice. Get our Darth Vader sounds going. This guy's going to fill up nice and quick-ish. Actually, I'm pretty sure this cell is already empty. Nope. It's like stabilized? I don't know. Why did you stop? That's weird. Oh, wait. Oh, I know what happened. I turned this on, and it seems... So here you go. Here's a little bit of behind-the-scenes maintenance that you guys wouldn't have otherwise seen. I have this energy cell hooked up to this by mistake. That needs to be disabled. We don't want to have the redstone signal being sent to this energy cell because it's going to disable it. It's not going to let it send out RF, as you can see. In fact, I'm going to actually switch the redstone control to ignored to make sure that little issue doesn't happen again. So, cool. So that guy's set up. These guys are going to get to work And this guy's going to empty all of his energy into that guy. Now, I will admit, I'm not sure what this means. I'm curious what this is going to do for the machines and stuff down here. Are these guys going to run out of power? Or what? Actually, they're not working that often. So chances are everything should be good. So that's kind of why I wanted to make sure that we had a nice big backlog of charcoal, because there's going to be this period of time that we're experiencing right now where power is kind of in flux, and it's kind of it's trying to regulate itself. So that's kind of what it's doing right now. It's going to regulate itself. It's going to fill this guy up. It's going to fill that guy up, and everything should be all right. These guys are going to warm up and output a ridiculous amount of RF. Oh, I love it. Love it. So this is actually going to take a long-ass time to fill up. It's doing actually pretty well. It's almost up to 1 million RF. Oh, wait. Up to 1 million. It's almost up to 8 million RF, I should say, which is actually pretty excellent. Like, that's pretty damn good. That's pretty damn good. Nice. So these guys right now are doing 80 RF a tick at 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so we have 8. So 640 RF a tick is what we're outputting right now. That's pretty nice. 640 RF a tick. Can't complain. Can't complain. And then I think downstairs with our engines down here, you have 6 of them. Okay, so they're also doing 80 RF a tick, but we only have 6. So it's a bit less. So what's 8 times 6? Oh, man, on the spot. 28, I think? Whatever. So either way, we're doing pretty damn good. Pretty damn good. Wow, it's amazing the difference 2 makes. Makes me think my math is wrong. Oh, maybe it's 56. So 560 RF a tick is what we're doing down there. My bad, my bad. Everybody laughing their ass off at home. Oh my god, this guy can't do math. Okay, so yeah, there we go. We're good. So yeah, these guys are still going to get their power. They're just not really pulling power at the moment because they don't really need it. So they're just kind of chilling until a piece of charcoal is used. Then it smelts one really quick. So that's awesome. So now that we have this line laid, we can go back to building. Because that, again, it's going to take a hot minute to fill up. So let me actually go and grab myself some basalt brick. And yeah, because I want to make this line look really cool. Like right now it looks silly. Looks kind of, doesn't look too good, you know? It's just kind of hanging there. We got to cover it up. Make sure nothing messes with it. Oh, actually, you know what we should do? Haha, we're going to get the technical blocks for this. I think the technical blocks would actually look really cool coming out of this. And you know what? I should use the technical blocks a little bit more. That's okay. I think it looks good. I like the limestone. So do we have any technical blocks on hand? We do. Nice. Where is my... Oh, there it is. So technical blocks and... What do we want to use? Oh, wait, no, that's right. I don't want to use technical blocks. My bad, my bad. We'll use factory blocks. Looks like we need to make more, though. No big deal. Nice and easy to make. And do we want to do... Actually, let's change it out. Let's do the very rusty metal plate. This has been out there in the rain, getting rained on for who knows how long at this point. Well, actually not long at all, but whatever. Also, I'm going to take this opportunity to do something that I always forget to do, that I finally remembered, and that is to fix this hole that's been here for like, I don't know how many episodes. Oh, finally. That was just like a personal thing that I just always forgot to do. All right, let's make sure everything else is covered up. Figured while I was down here with some factory blocks, I could mess around, see about fixing stuff. So let's fly up and out. Cool. Also, I love the way the roof turned out. I think this building turned out pretty nice. I'm not done yet. I'm still going to put some more decorations and stuff on the side just to give it a little bit more texture. But for now, I think it's good. For now, it's just kind of chilling until I finish this up. Oh, that actually doesn't look too bad. It looks a little off at the moment, but I think that's just because it's not done. Do I have my particles down really low? Is that why? Yeah. I've actually had that happen a couple times where I'm trying to place a block and it's like, why won't you place? And I look really closely and I can see the blood magic dude just hanging out. Like, nope, you're not going to place stuff here. Look at those, man. They are going like crazy. Still only 80 RF a tick, though. Surprises me. Like, the way that they're going, you'd think they'd be able to produce more than 80 RF a tick. They're, like, going insane. Nice. Just placing the last one. I have some over here already, some carpenter's wedge slopes over here. I'm not sure what I want to put there. I don't know if I want to put just basalt brick or if I actually want to use the mossy stone bricks. I'm actually thinking I'm going to go ahead and use the mossy stone bricks. I just haven't quite done yet because I wasn't 100% yet. But I think I am going to go ahead and go with the mossy stone because it looks nice. And it kind of complements the build. So look at that. That looks kind of cool. Obviously, I need to get some more wedge slopes, but no big deal. Sweet. So they're going to fill up, and or they're going to keep working, and they're going to fill up both of these energy cells, which a little bit of time has passed. How's this guy doing? Not even close. Not even close. So yeah, I mean, this energy conduit was beyond unnecessary, but I thought it was kind of a cool opportunity to go ahead and make it. Why not? So with that, guys, I think we're going to go ahead and close out the episode. I'm going to finish up this kind of behind-the-scenes like building stuff because not too much left to do. Going to grab some more of the mossy cobblestone, kind of finish up these wedge slopes, finish up these wedge slopes as well by just making more. And do I need more? Oh, no, I'm good on carpenter block or factory blocks. So with that, guys, thanks for watching. Next episode, we're going to come back and we're actually going to get to work making some of these factory machines or some of these forestry machines that we can use to get started with our bees. I'm not sure if I actually want to put the machines up here or down here. We'll see. Probably up here because I think that would look nice. So thanks for watching, guys. I have been Lanolin, and I will see you next time. Bye.